So you've got your first comparing or emceeing gig. Well done, that's amazing. Now you've got to work out how to do it. Now, as compere, you have got to be incredibly structured and incredibly prepared to make it look like it's all off the cuff. You've also got to be able to cope with whatever gets thrown at you if things go wrong, things go awry. So for me, the first thing I will do is I will have a long conversation with the event organizer. I will get a really thorough understanding of what they're looking to achieve, the tone they want to set, what they want their delegates to go away with. I'll also ask for information about who those delegates are, how many will be in the room, who are they, what are they expecting, what's happened in previous years. You also need to start talking to the speakers. So the people you are going to be introducing when you're comparing. I will always try and reach out to them direct, have an email exchange with them, maybe even have a call. I'll ask them for some information. Some speakers will send you their own introduction. They'll send you a script, and that's great. And as long as it's short and sharp, read it word for word. If it's going to be too long, you can edit it, but make sure you check with the speaker, because some speakers have specific forms of words in the introduction for very specific reasons, sometimes setting up the opening story, for example. So talk to your speakers, understand what they want out of it. I will always prepare myself a script. Now, it's not a word-for-word script. On the whole, it's bullet points. My adage is always that I need to know what I'm going to say, but not know my words. I don't want to go on and sound like it's parroting. The exception being those speaker introductions, which I do want to read word for word. But otherwise, I just need to make sure that I'm prepared. I have all the information in front of me. I will have a list of timings, all the things that need to be said, who I'm going to introduce, what's going to happen, is there a lighting change, when am I walking on, do I need to hand somebody a microphone, all those sorts of things. And I will rehearse that beforehand. And ideally, at the venue, on the day, I will rehearse it with the speakers and all those sorts of people. Doesn't always happen. Unfortunately, event organisers don't always allow time for an MC rehearsal. But if you get the opportunity, do it. At the very least, make sure you sound check. And on the top subjects of sound, I will always try to go for one of these, a lapel mic, because it leaves my hands free. Now, some MCs prefer a hand mic. They can use it for themselves, and then they can thrust it under the chin of somebody, a guest or a speaker who they want to talk to on stage. Personally, I would rather grab a hand mic from the side of the stage. I prefer to have one of these, a lapel mic. As I say, I like having my hands free. I can have some notes in one hand. I can always have a slide clicker or something else in my other hand if I need it. The other thing to have about your person, well, two other things, is a watch, because you are timekeeper in chief for the day. And second one is a pen, because there will be changes. So make sure that you are taking notes. If you're asked to add anything in, take anything out, you will need to be chopping and changing as you go. You cannot be precious about your script. And keep an eye on the time. You may have written some great gags, for example. If you're running late, cut them. They don't count, just keep to the content. So, as compere, I mean, this could go on all day, but really make sure you're prepared. Understand what your role is. Understand what the event organizer wants, and try and practice in advance, and that will really set you up to a strong start. Good luck.